Let's rank every ruler in merge tactics. This ranking will be based on how good they are in the early game, mid game, late game, how much elixir they generate, and their current meta. Starting off, the worst ruler by far in merge tactics is the Goblin Queen. Although you're technically able to get 4-star goblins in the late game with the Goblin Queen, you need to be farming kills in order to be upgrading your goblin. But the problem is that it's too hard to get these kills because the loongs have a huge advantage over you from the beginning of the game. Plus, even if you make it to the late game, you're not beating this. In 4th place, we have the brand new Battle Machine. The problem with this guy is that he's equally meh at every part of the game. In the early game, you'll lose to the loongs +1 team size. And again, in the late game, you lose to whatever this is. And even if you make it to round 8, that 4-star building is not going to help you beat this. Plus, the buildings are so RNG because you can either get something good like an expo or a 4-star pump in round 8. Next up, this might be very surprising, but I actually think that Empress is the 3rd best. This is because if you make it to the late game, yeah, you'll destroy everyone. But the problem is, when you're facing 3 of these guys, you're not making it there. I mean, sure, in some games you'll get good merges and get a good comp like this, but in quite a few games too, you'll get unplayable RNG and not be able to do anything. Meaning that in 2nd place, we have the elixir loong. Loong? I don't really know how to pronounce it. And this is because the loong works best when he's facing other loongs. This is because the loong thrives in the early game but is terrible in the late game. So the loongs can knock out other rulers in the early game and just face each other in the late game. Now, the loong is obviously worse than the Empress in the late game, but very rarely does the Empress player survive that long. Meaning that the #1 ruler in merge tactics is this guy. I'm not joking. This is because the king just got a buff to giving 4 to 8 elixir for a loss instead of just 4. Meaning that he now directly counters the loong because all you need to do is take 1 loss and you'll get a stronger comp in the early game. Meaning you can now consistently go for 2nd and even 1st in some cases. Now, obviously the Empress destroys the king in the late game, but not as many people are running the Empress these days because of the loong. This ranking is based on the fact that at the highest league people have reached so far, Gold 3, the loong is everywhere, but towards lower trophies where rulers are more balanced, the Empress is still probably the best. If you made it this far in the video, all I ask for in return is a follow or a sub. It takes a lot of effort to make these videos, and I upload daily merge tactics content.